Oh, there we go. All righty. We are live. Okay. I apologize for this. I know there's some background noise from the air conditioner, but that's because I've moved downstairs. Well, it's a completely different setup for me. Well, still same computer and cameras and stuff, but I had to move everything downstairs. There's no AC up in my room I use upstairs, and it was 82 plus up there. That was just too much to bear, and I had to move. So anyway, I hope wherever you are, you're comfortable and escaping the heat. We are going to be in the 90s tomorrow, which is not typical. We do get 90s in Vermont, but not very often. It used to be an average of less than 10 a year. This year it's been more than that already. Um, and we've had some horrendous rain. I just had some flash flooding again up in the Northeast Kingdom, which is about an hour and a half from me. Um, and the roads got washed out, and there's some people that are literally stranded. They can't get out. There's one farm I saw on the news that they had to dump all the milk from the cows because they had no way to get the trucks in to haul the milk away. Fortunately, they have enough feed and stuff like that they can keep the cows fed and everything like that. But it's a shame the guys said they had no choice. They can't keep the milk any longer than a certain time. So that's the way it is. But yeah, there's still some folks that are pretty rough shape. There's a few houses that were lost, several bridges, several roads. Um, so, but it's a good community up there, and there's a lot of people pitching in to help. So, and unfortunately, we're looking for more rain. I haven't mentioned anything about flash floods though right now. I think just the continued rain this weekend. So we'll see what happens. But as you can tell, a different background behind me here. I'm sitting in my kitchen, dining area, the window behind me, and it's this comfortable down here in at least the lower 70s. So I'm going to stay here for the evening, and I think it's going to be a short evening. I don't think it's going to be a really long auction tonight, full 2 hours. We'll see. We'll see. Also, I had to switch. My computer is usually hardwired to the internet. I am running off of Wi-Fi. I don't like doing that, but I didn't have a cable long enough to run out from where I am to my router. I usually do have a cable like that too. I just couldn't put my hands on it in time. So we're running off of Wi-Fi, which we'll see if that causes problems or not. I know it took a while for it to come up with a live, so I'm wondering if there's quite a bit of lag. I have not tested that. I probably should bring up my phone and check to see what kind of lag we're talking about here. Pardon me while I do that. And let's just have a look-see. And hopefully, like I said, wherever you are, you're doing okay. You got my channel. And let's see, I am live. Okay, there we are. All right. And so we will do a test around the wave, and let's see how long it takes. Not too bad, about 8 seconds. So that's reasonable. Even with a Wi-Fi connection. So I have pretty good internet access here, over 100 gigabyte access. So I'm really fast here. Even my tenants who have access to our internet don't have any problems. So we've done gaming and stuff like that here, and it works really well. So, okay, like I said, that's kind of the weather report for what's going on in Vermont. Rain, and hot heat, wood. Last time I looked, it was 82, I think, this evening, in that range for us here, at least according to my weather station. So, and it was supposed to be clear skies tonight, so that'll be a good thing. And maybe if it's dry enough tomorrow, we'll get some mowing and things like that done outside. It's supposed to be in the 90s, so anything I do is going to be in the morning. So anyway, for those that are in, thank you for joining. If you're joining later, or if you're watching this video after the auction is done gone live, if you see something you're interested in, please email me. I think I put all the rules in the chat, but I'll go over them real quick. If you're new here, please email, and you see the email on the screen here, your real name, your YouTube name, your shipping information, and your PayPal address, your email address. We use PayPal for invoicing, although I can use Cash App and Venmo. It's something that's preferable. And I ship with pirateship.com, trying to get you the best deal there is. And I see that nowadays UPS is competing pretty well with the post office, so you never know which way it's going to come. Whatever's cheapest, I'll send it that way. I see bidding increments are at $1 up to $10, and that's going to be a lot of it stuff in that range tonight. A lot of low cost items, and $2 after $10. I will try to be really good about posting sold in the chat and maybe even on the screen. I'll try to post whatever I'm selling on the screen as well, because I know sometimes people don't see all the information in the chat and they have to listen to the audio. And it's nice that they have the visual that tells them what the item is going for and whether it's been sold. So I'll try and be good about that tonight. And I have just started doing that more recently, so I apologize if I'm not consistent. And I also mentioned that our dog is around here somewhere. She gets a little jealous. That 2-year-old Basset I have videos of out there, and she gets a little jealous of anything that's not giving attention to her. So if you hear her whining or crying or barking at me in the background, don't be surprised. All right, let's switch cameras and get over to what we have. Enough chit chat. Give me a second here. Like I said, a whole new setup tonight, so apologize if I'm trying to make sure the video is in good quality and everything. I'm just literally sitting at the kitchen table. So, and I brought all my gear downstairs to try and set it up. So hopefully this works well. Okay, so first item, and that's it's these classic charades. Play your own part. It is just basically exactly what it says it is. It is cards to help you play charades, and this saves you a lot of work. So, and they have categories like this. So there's a song, a book, movie, television, or personalities, and so that would, this is how you would, I'm sure the rules are in there of how you want to, but you can pick, charades are charades. Everybody knows how to play charades. So, but this saves you all the effort of coming up with items for charades. And you can take it anywhere with you. So they tell you right here, simply gather your friends and family, young and old, alike for a race against mime. In this game of classic charades, simply act out the titles of books, films, songs, TV shows, and plays without speaking for your team to guess. Oh, what was I asking for the charades? $5. So let me type it in the chat, and that's going to be a $5 buy it now. If there's any interest, put that up there on the screen for people to see, and we will see if there's any interest in that. Like I say, it's pretty straightforward, but save you a lot of work. If you're love to play charades with your family or friends. This looks like, if you can see, it said had Let It Go, so it must be pretty recurrent. There's a date on it. Let me see here. 2015. Okay, so there won't be anything in the last 9 years on there, but not necessarily. But we still have stuff within recent memory, so that's pretty good. I didn't realize that Let It Go was that long ago. I lose track of time now in movies and stuff. Okay, so nobody interested in the chat at this point, so we'll just pass on that item and pull that out. And I've got another card game somewhere here. I just had my hands on it. I'm covering it up. Yep. This one I was really surprised. I did some checking on this one. It's called Caroline Miss Archetype Cards. It's an 80 card deck with instruction booklet. And I'm just going to see what they originally went for. It looks like it might have gone for going to pull the sticker off the back here. The price for the wheels. I don't think that's the price. I think that's just the barcode. But anyway, I looked this up, and man, I was really surprised what people were asking for this. But I'm not going to ask that much. So we're going to call this the Archetype. I gather it's a game of sorts. Cards. Am I spelling that right? Archetype. Yep. Buy it now on these of $8. And I saw it going for people asking more than 3 times this for these cards. Now, this is not new. This is either. These are the cards, and the booklet is I guess that's how you play it. A guidebook. So it's got all the different cards that you play in here. I think it's some kind of role-playing thing. It doesn't. An ancient universal patterns of behavior that are embedded in what Carl Jung called the collective unconsciousness. Unique set of 74 archetype cards designed to provide the basic light and shadow attributes of a different archetype. And you can create your own as well. And so, I'm not sure too much about it. It says it's from 2003. And so if there's any interest in that, here we go. System's complaining that they don't have access. Hopefully that showed up. We'll see here. Let's see if that shows up. And we'll show that. There we go. Yeah, it's not happy. So, it's writing's a little faded on there, I think, but you get the idea. Name. I got this happened last week too with having trouble connecting. I was hardwired last week, not Wi-Fi. So there's something else going on here, but we'll see. Okay, we'll pass. Let's get those out of the way, and we'll switch over to something completely different. Let me see if this is going to show completely. Oh, there we go. It's perfect. I was afraid that wasn't going to show. I have 4 sets of patterns. I'll show them here one at a time because of the way I'm set up, I can't fan it all out. So, but I'm going to show, these are unused dress patterns. And we'll start at $3 for choice. And these are all vintage. I think this is the number, not the date. So obviously it says 1990, but that's a pattern number, not the date. Although these are from, is it a date on the back? Just that just the number of the thing. And it says the size is, does it say the size on here? I'm trying to find it here. Just give me a minute. See, reverse side for size. Size 14. Okay. So this first one's a size 14. Pattern number 1990. Now, I guess what I would say is indicate desire, the one you want by pattern number, if you're interested. Okay, whoever the high bidder is, of course. And if they don't go, if nobody's interested in bidding, I mean, I'll say $3 is a good buy it now price as well. So I'm not too crazy about worrying about getting any more than $3 for it. So that's the first one, number 1990. And so here's the second one. I'll put this up here so out of the way. There's that one with a blouse, it looks like. And this is size 14 also. Any interest? And number 2185 from Renata. And here's a Vogue pattern by Ralph Lauren. This is a size 12. And then this one here is another Vogue American designer from Calvin Klein, number 1791. The last one was 2982. This one is 1791. This is a size 14. I think I saw. Yes, size 14. So they were a combination. So the three were size 14. One is size 12. No interest in those. We can keep on going. Again, I'll show them again just one more time, just to be on the safe side here. Back to the beginning, same thing. Number 1990. This is size 14. Number 2185, also a size 14. Number 2982, size 12. Some of that stuff is still fashionable in myself, but who am I to say? And then number 1791, size 14. Okay. We will pass on that. Get out of the way. I think we'll go with, again, got a couple of brand new candles. They're made by, I guess there's no name on it. It's just a department store candle. There's a tag still in there. We're in Kohl's, I guess. Right. So, oops, closer. There we go. And bring this down so you can see the side a little better. There we go. Two candles. Choice. Buy it now. Ooh, let's say $5. And this one went for like $18 and it was new. Sunflower, it's called, on the top. There's the sticker on the bottom. See the price right there. From Kohl's department store. And so sunflower, I have no idea what that is. Plastic. Little plastic piece they put on top there. Excuse me. And I think the other one's pumpkin spice. Yep. Same company, same price. Any interest in either one of those for $5? Pretty containers. It's also that's ceramic or porcelain container, not plastic. So let me put that up on the thing. So let me just check my list here. Make sure I'm not lying to myself about candles. I did that. I did those. And that. And I guess I can write the candles down. Okay. And we will pass on those. Okay. Alrighty. Now let's do, let's see, the first bit of jewelry. Let's start with something simple. Pretty little crystal necklace here. Let's see, what was I got? You're going to hear the same value. You're going to hear the same price a lot tonight, just so you know. So I'm going to call this a crystal and gold tone bracelet right now for $5. I'll bring it up close. You can see, oh, actually, I can put it on this one. It'll actually fit on my wrist, my hairy arm. It gives you an idea of the crystals and the little gold accent in between each of the beads. And I'll take it off that because the hair might distract you. Give you a little idea of what it looks like. Obviously, it's a stretchy kind. It's got a little stretchiness. It's really quite sparkly, as you can tell from the way the light's hitting it. Very pretty. It's got two different size crystals on it, and there's gold accent beads in between. Marilyn, hey, how you doing? Yeah, sure. I'm getting some into the jewelry some now, so let's see here. What we gotta do next then? I have several pairs of earrings, and what I'm gonna do on these is these are all gonna be buy it now, and I will untangle them here. Like I said, I kind of moved to this new location tonight, so it was just too hot upstairs to even consider doing anything up there. So, oops, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to go with 3 different pair right now, and we'll do some more after that. This one pair. Sorry, these are connected together here somehow. Untangle this mess. These are some nice. I'll show them each individually up close to the camera here in a minute. Just bear with me for a second. Okay. And these are all I would call danglies, you know. And we'll start with those, I think. Yes. Okay. So Becky's Vintage. Hey, thank you. Thanks. Appreciate that. Appreciate you going a thumbs up. Okay. So I'll show each of these pairs in a minute. Here, let me just put this post-it in here. Choice of, I'm going to call these dangle earrings. Buy it now, $4. How does that sound, huh? Okay, we'll start with these here first. We'll bring up one. Just now, what they have is they have this loop type of connector on them. I have no idea if it's stainless or whatever. No, there's no markings on there. So there's the first one, first pair. There's the second pair, which is so there's a brown, there's a red, and a blue. That makes it easy when you're just saying which one you're interested in. So just put the color in the chat if you're interested in any of these. There's the red, and there's the blue. Excuse me. There we go. And they're all the same style with that little hoop style connecting earring. So they hang like that. Oops. Gives you an idea how they hang. Like that. Any interest in these? So this is brown. It may look like green to you, but and they do look like cat's eyes type of bead. I agree, but it's not green. It's more brown, amber. The top bead is amber. The bottom ones are kind of a lighter tan, banded tan. Then there's the red, and then there's the blue. So I know it may come across that way, but it isn't. Um, so um, anyway, those are the 3 pairs there. See, we did the bracelet. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep track of what I've shown so I don't get too repetitive here. All right. Okay. There we go. I meant to put that in that thing. Okay. I do have green stuff. I know I have some stuff coming up. I have stuff that anybody who's interested in making jewelry, I have a ton of stuff for that. You'll see that shortly here. So let me go to 3 more pair. And I'm going to set those up while you're thinking about this. And oh, come on, I know it's there. There it is. Okay. All right, so there goes my list. I don't have as much space to work with. Here, pardon me. Sorry, I got a little close to the mic. So I don't have as much space to work with as I usually do. It's kind of cramped here. So, okay, we'll pass on these. And that's fine. If somebody's interested later on, we can talk. All right. All right, 3 more pairs. I think some of this was in the preview, so I'm making sure I show what's in the preview. There's a nice gold tone. And there's the ones for breast cancer. These are all shepherd hooks type style. I think it's that one's a little. That one's gonna need some work. I may have to replace this one. This one doesn't have a proper shepherd's hook. I will replace it with a proper shepherd's hook that matches the other one, Ardent in gold tone. And then I have these that are not with a shepherd's hook. And I'll show these all separately. Okay, so here's the one that's correct, and it has this gold tone to it, very shiny. Hangs like that. These, that. And this is the other one. And this is the one that doesn't have a shepherd's hook. It is a clasp that looks like that. And it's got a bunch of little stones in it. Let me see if I can get that on my hand better so you can see it. Oh, I gotta close this because this won't lay properly. Yeah. So you can see it's got 4 stones. Yeah. The red, purple, green, light, kind of dark blue. There's a bunch of different stones in there. Or crystals, I should say. They're not stones, they're probably crystals. Earrings. Batch 2. Whoops. What did I do here? Oh, I know what I did. Earrings. Batch 2. Choice. Buy it now for $3. There's any interest in those? Okay. Now I want to show something that was. This is strictly for anybody who's interested in making their own jewelry for whatever purpose. I hope I didn't say this in the preview. I didn't go back and look, but I hope I didn't say that these were stone. These are all glass beads that I'm going to show. And so I'm not seeing any interest in these, so we're going to pass on that. We'll get to this in a second here. And, okay, click on this. And hide that. Okay. All right. So I have, these are all glass beads. There's green. This, I tried to arrange them by color, but things got moved around a little bit here, so I apologize for that. So, what are we going to ask for the beads? Oh, yeah. So, choice of bead strands. $4 each, and just indicate color. Oop. Can't spell the word indicate. And shape, if it's different. So, okay. So these are glass, but you can see there's the oblong, I guess I'd call the shape, and then there's the round, and you can see the way the light is catching it with the glass. It gives it that banded look in the middle, but it is not cat's eye. It is just glass. And it's the same for the white, for example. You can see it does the same kind of thing. Let me see. I'll get them off this board here. I think it's easier to do with that. Oops, I fell off. So I have another blue one. So I have this green, this light blue, and this. I'm going to try and untangle them all here. Sorry, I had tags on because they just kept track of the numbers and stuff. The tags have nothing to do with the price. It's just to keep track of what I have. The problem is the tags are tangling into each other. Yeah. I did kind of number them in the past to keep track of if somebody was interested in a particular one when I was selling them. But in this case, so there's this light green. There's this like, you want this oval green? Oops. What just happened here? No. So I think I just pulled the one you wanted, Marlene. This is what you wanted, the oval green. And just let me know in the chat. But I think I got the right one for you. And there's blue, various shades of blue and brown. And there's this kind of a paler, it's kind of like a light green. There. Yes, okay. I will put your name on that right now. Steal his tag. If I can. Probably not. I'm guessing that's about 18 inches worth of beads. There, I can put them on that. I did bring a ruler. Somewhere there. But, yeah, it's probably somewhere in the range of 50 beads or more. Okay. And so that is why is it doing this? Just want to put sold in the chat so it's clear that it's been sold. Okay. And we'll set that aside for you. Okay. Anybody else out there interested in beads? If not, I'm going to pull those and put those back in the bin. Yeah, I agree. I do have, and I do mean a ton of Christmas stuff. It's all in my barn storage right now, but I'm thinking about doing something towards the middle or end of August with Christmas. So I'm not ready for that yet. I was in the store yesterday. Yeah, the Halloween candy out already. End of July. It's like, wait a minute. We're talking about the end of October. That's literally 3 months away from the end of July. I guess they want to get a jump on things, I guess. Yeah, they had the candy corn out there. It's like, oh my goodness. I do have Halloween stuff. Maybe I should stop putting that on. And I will have a ton of Christmas stuff this year. And I do need a ton. Actually, I want to show one item tonight. That's sort of Christmas. It can be used for anything, actually. It can be used for Halloween or Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever you want. You'll see. It comes up a little later. It's a piece of electronics. So, okay. We'll pass on the remainder. And put those away. I do have a cute little jewelry box. And we'll show that. What was I going to start this at? I think it was. Yeah. We'll start this at $6. And it's cloth. This is all cloth. With gold trim. It's not the cleanest. It needs to be a little, just some gentle cleaning. But the inside, that's the inside here. It looks like it's got some dust in there. So again, this was came out of somebody's storage, I suspect. And the mirror is there. It does work. Not broken. Kind of a tan color to the inside. I know it's not showing up quite that way. Again, apologize. The lighting. You know what? If I kill this light, that might help. That didn't help much. Anyway, but you get the idea. It's kind of a tan color on the interior. Green exterior. That's actually, this color's actually come out pretty true in the video. It looks like. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out when to do Christmas stuff. I didn't want to do too late because people need to get it shipped to them in time to do whatever they're going to do with it. So, but we'll work it out soon, sometime soon. Okay, so this is the jewelry box. You can see it's got there's the hinges on the back. These are the black hinges here with the gold trim. There's a little sticker on one that says "in." for medium, I guess. I don't know. Unless they come off of something else. No idea. Anyway, like I say, just very pretty. Anybody interested in any jewelry box? Let me write that down. We did that. And we did the beads. Okay. Well, we'll do a pass on this, I guess. And hide that. And put that in this bin. Okay. I'm trying to bounce around a little bit here with the jewelry stuff. So this is a key ring, but what I really put it out here for is the charms. I didn't know if the dog lovers are out there, but I'm just going to call these are dog charms. Dog charms. I can't remember if I even wrote that down. I did. Yep. Again, we're in the same ballpark here. We're studying this at $5. These are all. I didn't even look to see if there's any markings on these. But there's one there, wiener dog, and then there's a I love my dog, and this little dog house. Again, I didn't see any markings on any of these. But best in show, and little heart with a paw on it. They're all silver tone, and I'm just going to throw they're on a key ring, but it all goes together. But I thought somebody would want it for just the charms. People still wear charm bracelets, so there they are. Again, I didn't see any markings on. They're all pretty hefty. I didn't see any markings on the dog. That's if anything was going to be silver plated, it was going to be that dog. Oh, there's a bone too. There's also a little bone there as well for a charm. Any interest in that? For the dog charms. Oops, I didn't get rid of didn't hide that, and I do show that. There we go. Told you I'm gonna make mistakes. Okay. And no interest in the dog charms. We'll pass on that. And hide that. And set those aside. Okay, what's next? Trying to stay a little organized here. Okay, we'll do. I think I may have shown this particular bracelet some time ago. And I did comp this guy. I was really surprised when I comped it. But this is a Liz Claiborne bracelet, sort of Christmassy because it's snowflakes and stuff. We'll start this one at. What did I want? We'll start this one at 5. So it's in the original. Looks like I would say it's the original box. I don't know. It's in the box that this seemed because it's labeled Liz Claiborne. So I'm assuming it's the original box. I didn't take it out of the box. I mean, other than the lift thing, this to make sure there's nothing underneath it, which there was. They had hidden a gold bracelet underneath it. But this is the Liz Claiborne. It is marked Liz Claiborne somewhere on here. I'll take a look. But these are all snowflake shapes and little crystal pieces in there. I don't think there's any silver in this. Just silver tone. But kind of greenish stone there and there. And amber color, not amber, no, sort of amber colored one there. And then various charms along it. Is there any interest in that? I was surprised what it goes for. Oh, I see Marlene at 5. The next bid, if anybody else is interested, would be 6. Thank you, Marlene. We'll say going once. Going twice. Oops. Hopefully I type a 2 instead of a 1. Going twice. Last call. So Marlene for $5. And okay, thank you. Let me write your name on that. And tag. When I looked this up, I even wrote it down on here because I was really surprised. This goes. I saw somebody asking. Now, mind you, eBay, what people ask for and what they get. But I start going for over $30 on eBay. So we got a good deal there. Okay. I have a cute little owl with some matching earrings and a chain. It says it's an 18-inch. It's a necklace and 2 pairs of earrings, 18-inch adjustable. Gold tone chain in the box. Don't see any other sticker on the back. There's remnants of a sticker on the back, but it's oh, forget. Oh, necklace and earring. Ooh, man, earring set. Typing even worse tonight. We'll start this at $5. So, let's show it up close here. It's still in the original box. A flashy box too. It's kind of a greenish tone earrings, and then pearl-shaped earrings, and the owl is kind of a multicolor. I've not tried to take it out of the box. I suppose I can try. Just to show you the back of the owl. You can see it's still taped up in the back. The back of the owl is just a gold tone pattern. Let's see if we get it back in the box. Okay. I don't know if it's indicated if it's supposed to be a child's or an adult's. I make no assumptions, but I don't think it's kind of playful looking, but yeah, holographic box. Yeah, exactly. Kind of interesting, isn't it? Eye catcher. You can want to draw your attention to it, so you buy it when it's in the store. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, we'll pass on that. Let me pass. Pull that. Put that. No, this isn't jewelry, but I'm going to throw them out there anyway. We got a bunch of little turtle magnets. Magnets on the bottom. Do it again. Watch what I'm typing here. Turtle magnets. Oh, let's do a buy it now of $5. Like I said, you can hear that number a lot tonight. So you show them up close. The turtle with a baby turtle on the back in yellow. It's a shade of green. This is for all of them, by the way. I shouldn't say. You know, I think they feel like they're clay. I would say yes. I would say they certainly have a clay-like. There's a glossy finish to the bottom, but it maybe just, you know, but they certainly seem clay-like. So that's all for. I didn't say, but it's for all four. Yeah, and I do know that there are people out there that like turtle stuff. So, but these are magnets, so they can go on. Well, if you have a fridge that can hold magnets, our fridge can only hold magnets on the side because the doors are stainless, and you can't put magnets on stainless steel. Kind of funny that way. So these two yellow ones, this one is kind of a peach. I would call it peach. And then there's some type of green. Anyway, they're cute. If there's any interest, I didn't put that on the screen. But yeah, it's light. They're not heavy at all. They're very, very light. But I'm guessing probably hand painted, I guess. I don't know. There's no information on, no signature of any sort or anything like that. So anyway, okay. All right, we'll pass on those. I'll leave those up for the moment. Okay, this is sort of jewelry related. The next item. I think I showed this last week, but I realized I'm asking too much for it. So this is a musical trinket box. And I think what did I say I wanted to do with this? No. What did I do with it? Oh, there's $6. I think I was asking a lot more last week. So, and it's made by Melodies, Collector's Edition, Fine Porcelain, Heritage House, and it's a music box. It's in the lid. And it plays You Light Up My Life. And it's in beautiful shape. No, a little bit of dirt on the side here, but that's about it. I think that's some tape residue from a person had taped the lid to it. Made in Japan, it says. You know, that gold gilding along the edges, flowers along the top. But yeah, in excellent condition. Any interest in that? Let me get another piece of jewelry up. Get a lot more jewelry. I just trying to get through the order of stuff I've got. Make sure I don't leave something behind. I don't have too much in the way of necklaces tonight. I have a thing for making necklaces, as you saw, the beads and stuff, but and I have more of that coming. So, there's my computer again. Okay, we'll pass on the music box. Trinket box, musical trinket box. And put that aside. Okay, so this is a necklace. I can't. It is marked 14K gold-filled chain with a tiger eye cab. Not sure if the cab is also gold-filled. We think it might be, but it's not marked. So I'm trying to show it here, and I realize maybe I can get this. Maybe I can get this to show right correctly. I do it this way. There we go. And I'll take it off to here and show you better in detail here. But the chain is marked somewhere in here. It's marked on the clasp itself, and I don't know if the camera will pick it up or not. Let's see here. Yeah, sort of, almost. So you can see the marking on the clasp. So again, as I stated in the beginning, I can't guarantee it. I'm just telling you that it's marked this way. And my wife remembers making this particular piece from back in the 90s, over 25, 30 years ago. So this is tiger eye in the center. Let me bring that up close so you can see it better. In a nice little setting, in a gold tone type setting. So I'm going to call this a tiger. Oops, where did my comments go here? Lost my comments. Why did I lose my comments? Tiger eye. Necklace. And we'll start this at. I can't remember if she told me what she wanted. I don't think I wrote it down. Give me a second here. No. All right, we'll start this at $12. How's that sound? Sure. I gotta write this down so I know what I did. Okay. Yes. Yes, this is, let me show the back of the, here's the back. It is all metal. Very delicate little chain, as you can see. Length on that, let me get the length for you. You're going to get 16 or 18. 16. So, yes. But like I said, there was no markings on here. I thought there might be one on the bail or on the piece here. Again, this is something she made. Yes, it's all metal. This is something she made over 30 years ago, I think. So it's been sitting here in our store, in our bins of stuff for some time. But yeah, so this is like I said, the chain is marked. Metal chain. It is metal. The chain is marked on the clasp that it is gold filled. Again, no promises that that's true, but it does seem to feel of the quality that it would be. Exactly that. So anyway, okay. Let me line up the next couple of items while that's up there. I know I'm missing something here somewhere. Okay. Oh, thank you, Melanie. I see your bid. I'll say it was going once. Going twice. The last call. I never posted that in the thing, but it's all right. Sold. $12. Thank you. Let me post that on the screen so people know it's sold if they watch this video later. Put that with your other stuff. Keep it safe. Okay, thank you. All right, let's back to some more earrings. well, 2 earrings, and get my mess out of the way here. There we go. And a pair here, and then a little pendant. Turn this out of the way. Throw off the camera. Okay. Right now. Is that what I really want to do with these? Yeah. Yeah, we'll say 4. Okay, so let me show that screen. All right, so these are, it still looks like bone, but it's not. I think it's just a, I don't know what it is, but, and there's a bead there on the top. And these are shepherd's hooks earrings. And then there's these also shepherd hook earrings. And they kind of got a greenish tint to them. Metal back. It is metal. It's cold to the touch. It's kind of this greenish crystal, if you want to call it that. It may be acrylic in the center. Sorry, I'll show you holding it more steady, huh? Focus. There we go. And this really cute little pendant. This is acrylic with patterns throughout. On this side, it's just red, and on this side, it's got this fish pattern with the different colors. Make your own pendant out of this acrylic piece. If there's any interest in that. And getting down to, let's see here. Oh, what am I going to do with this guy? Sorry, I'm just going to try to keep track of what I've shown here again. That we did. Okay. Now I've shown. Okay. Fish is acrylic. Let's see if I can show it better on the camera here. Kind of see that. If you look at the top, you can see it's very, very clearly an acrylic or an epoxy, a clear epoxy maybe. But they really did an interesting thing with the colors underneath it. And then next to the back is this red. I think this to help bring out what's in the front. But it is pretty interesting. But, and then this is metal. This is, I don't know what the material. This material is here. These are some kind of. These could be wooden beads. I can tell on these. These are metal with some kind of acrylic. So I see your $4. There goes my computer again. So yeah, so these are metal backing. I'm guessing some kind of acrylic maybe here as well. Although it does have some nice reflective quality to it. You see that in the light. This that would be. Again, I don't know. I really don't know. I should have asked my wife what that is, but it doesn't say anywhere else. You should have written it down for me. But it's a bit large. I can say. You can make me an offer for the lot. I'd take an offer. I was asking $4 each, but I didn't say that, did I? My mistake. I would give you the whole thing for $6 if you're interested. I don't see anybody else jumping at them, so. Okay. Sold. Almost misspelled your name. Okay. All right. Let me put that with the rest of your stuff. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I have 2 rings. I didn't bring my mandrel, but I think I wrote down. I know one of them is a 6 3/4. I forget what the other one is. If I checked it or not. It's right around a 7, I think. They're both right around that same size. I can go get my mandrel if you want to excuse me for a moment. But this one is 6 3/4. It is marked 925. Somewhere in there. I did test it. It is not a diamond, or neither are the chips around it. Similarly, we tested this one, a little heavier band. This one is marked 925 FAS. That means fused alloy silver. The center stone might be a garnet. We're not sure, because it did when we went to test these to see if they were dimes, and they're not. We did, out of curiosity, hit this with the tester, and it did kick it up a little bit. So it indicates to me that there's some hardness there to this. So that's not a crystal; it's more likely a stone of some sort. My wife was thinking garnet, maybe. So let me write down. Let me double check on the sizes. Just give me a second. I'm going to go grab my mandrel. Okay, I'm back. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this one is 6 3/4. Let's let it drop on here. Okay, so hope you can see that okay. You see that it's 6 3/4. And this one is 7. I knew it was right on 7. It's like 7.5, I would say. Okay, and they're both marked 925. This one's marked 925 FAS. Again, no promises if it's really silver, but they are not magnetic. So I'm going to say choice of rings marked 0.925. Boy. Starting bid of, what did I say I was going to get for those? $9. Okay, and so the size, the clear stone is 6 3/4. Red stone is 7.5. So anyway, but there might be somebody out there who watches this later that's interested, and we show up close again just one more time. I'm going to throw it on my pinky here because that's the only thing that fit on probably. Give you an idea of what it looks like. It's this one that's 7.5. This is the one that's 6 3/4. Okay. And I don't see anybody else out there jumping on it. So we'll pass. Goes aside. Okay, let's switch over. I have a few things that were in the preview that I haven't shown yet, so I'm going to jump into that. There's The Child. So he tells you how this might have been before they actually said the name of. Let me talk this up like that. There we go. It's a nightlight. Hide this. Hang on, I'm typing here. Nightlight. We'll start this at $5. Is any interest? Yeah, his name is Grogu. As some people immediately correct you. You start calling it Baby Yoda, or no, I guess in the beginning of the series, Mandalorian, it was just called The Child. We did watch the whole series. It was pretty cool. I did enjoy it. But, I do have some more jewelry. I'll get to it here shortly. Just trying to organize myself here a little bit. And I got to show the Ray Dunn stuff as well, which I know is in the preview. So, okay. Yep. Very, I mean, I did look it up. I did comp this one. And so I'm being very, very reasonable on this, I think. And so that it's in, it's brand new. I think, my guess is these get cut when the stores have either discontinue them or something or other, maybe. I don't know. I've heard there's reasons why they cut the corners on these things, but it is dated. What year is this from? I don't see a date on here, but there are apparently several. There were several collectibles. It shows you what it looks like and it's lit up on the back. I was just trying to see the date. But it isn't jumping out at me. But, 2020. Okay. That makes sense. So, okay. Well, we'll pass on Yoda, on the Grogu. And if anybody sees him later, he will have them available. Okay. Okay, back to some piece of jewelry. This is a brooch. This is a Boyd's Bears and Friends Bearwear. It's a pin or a brooch. How you describe one or the other. I'm going to put this back in and use this for a backdrop. There we go. Oops. Hey, Amy. Nice to see you. Let me hide that. Okay. Boyd's Bear Brooch BBB. We'll start this at. Did I write it down? No, it's one of those things I didn't write down. You know what? We've been staying with. We'll be consistent here. We'll say $5. I've been bidding $5 on almost everything tonight. So almost everything. But oh, that's okay, Amy. I know. I try to catch up with you when you're on some of the other when you have your own and or when you're on somebody else's. We were watching you just this past week, I think, or within the past week. We were on vacation for a while, so I've been away. So I only started again last week. So I hope things are going well in your neck of the woods. You can say it's been pretty toasty here, so for Vermont. All right, so there's the Boyd's Bear. Show that up there. I appreciate you being here, Amy. I really do. Appreciate everybody being here. Let me see. Okay, I'll just try to make some notes here myself. Okay, we'll pass on this. And hide that. I did mention the Ray Dunn, so I will show the Ray Dunn because they were in the preview, and I don't want to forget them. So let me get them lined up here. There was 4 of them, and it's going to be for choice. Let me see if I can do this without too much to do here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Try to get it all in there. There we go. Okay. Ray Dunn mugs. Oops. Thing's not doing it again. I'll get back in there. Hang on. Hide that. Ray Dunn mugs. Starting bid of $5 for choice. I think these are all in excellent shape. I did not see, in fact, the bottoms look like, I don't think these are just dusty. I don't think, so there's Cat Mom, there's BAE, and that means your girlfriend, boyfriend, BFF, best friend ever. This one's got a little dirt on the bottom. And Awaken, this one's pretty clean on the bottom. A little bit of dust inside. They're all in excellent condition. I didn't see any breaks, or any cracks or dings or whatever, chips. So all in really, really good shape. Typical Ray Dunn stuff. You would ask that question. All I know, my limited knowledge of is sort of like, has to do with boyfriend or girlfriend. If you're somebody's BAE, I could look it up actually. I have my phone right here in front of me, but it must stand for something. But I'm guessing it's some kind of slang. Let's see what it says here. Yeah, term of endearment, either short for baby or an acronym for before anyone else. There we go. So that's all I know is that it's been referenced to. She's my bae or he's my bae, more towards the female, I think, than the male. But yeah, I think you're right, Marlene. It's sort of a version of babe or baby, and somebody said it may be an acronym for before anyone else, kind of thing. So, but anyway, so. We're done. Hello Kitty and Nightmare Before Christmas always sold out at my teaching. Oh, really? Huh. Interesting. I'll have to keep my eyes open for those if I see any. I haven't. But, it's anyway. I thought anybody else is interested in these. I see Amy at 5. So Anybody else at 6? Otherwise, we'll start the countdown here. Going once. Going twice. Oh, I haven't posted on. I'm still terrible at this. Yeah, I just want to try to remember to post it up on the thing so that if somebody watches the video later, they may not see the chat or be listening to the video. But we're going to say sold to Cool Ranch. For $5. Which one or ones would you like, Amy? The BFF. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All righty. We'll set that aside for you. Anybody else interested in any of them for $5? Cat Mom or BAE or Awaken? It's the word Awaken, just in case. I honestly thought Cat Mom was going to go. We have a cat and a dog, but we had one time we had 3 cats because I had $3. I still have $3, but they're off on their own with their own families. Okay, well, thanks. All right, we'll set that aside. Where am I going to put these? I got to put these out of the way so I don't confuse them with something else. That wasn't yours. All right, I do have another Ray Dunn set here. I have a salt and pepper shaker. I wasn't sure what I was going to ask for these. I've seen some crazy prices on these when I comped them, and it just didn't seem like it was right fair. So, you're allergic to cats. I'm sensitive to cats. I'm not allergic. It's like the cat can make my allergies worse, but the cat by itself does not create my allergies. It's kind of weird when I got tested, but that was a long time ago, and I've since gotten desensitized to a lot of things from therapy, the shot therapy I did. So anyway, okay. Let's see, the Ray Dunn salt and pepper set. I was going to ask. Now, I think I'm just going to start the bid at $8. I was going to ask more than that, but I just don't want to hang on to these anymore. So I'll try and give it a good deal out there. And so it's in the original box. As you can see, Artisan Collection salt and pepper set. Anybody interested? We'll get into some more jewelry. Amy, if you get a chance, certainly go back and look at the beginning. Throughout we had some jewelry. Marlene's bought a few pieces, but there was some stuff there. I don't know if ever you were one of the folks out there that makes some jewelry, but I had a lot of jewelry stuff, a lot of stuff for making jewelry, some glass beads earlier, and I thought you might be interested in that. And I actually going to have some more jewelry making type stuff coming up here shortly. Okay, I see Amy at 8. And we'll say going once. Oops, let me get that back in there. Going once. Come on, computer. Respond. There we go. I was mentioning at the beginning of the video that I'm not in my usual location. I'm in my kitchen, at my kitchen table, because the upstairs where I normally work from is in the 80s and hot and humid. So I moved everything down to my kitchen table, which is awkward, but okay. Alrighty, thank you. Let's put that with your mug, and we'll have that ready to go. Okay. Yeah, let's say I said I did promise to have some more jewelry. Oops. So I've got some interesting stuff here for jewelry making. You can see this is from something called the Bead Gallery. This is not that, but it looks like somebody was making a necklace and it's never left all the string on it for some reason. So I will consider it an interesting thing. So I'm gonna sure. Oh, thanks, Amy. Appreciate it. I really do. Okay, so choice of not really beads, necklace stuff. I'm gonna call it. How's that? Buy it now for. Let's see, I was asked. We'll say $3. So you've got these. This is a string of beads. That's all it is, of skulls. They're cold to the touch, which is interesting. But I don't know what. So I don't know what they're made of. But they're cold to the touch. But they're. If you look at the beads, they are all pretty similar, but not the same. Well, I'll take that back. I'm trying to see if, like, by looking at the top of the skull, the pattern's the same, but it's not. So these might be made from stone. It could be made from stone. They're very cold to the touch. Then I have these fashion beads. They're green circles. They're just sitting on a string. And then I have these heishi beads with a boar's tooth on the end. So, if any interest in that, if anybody knows what heishi beads are, this is essentially what they look like up close. I think. See if we can get the focus here. Let me dim this a little bit. See, focus better. It's too bright. And it's got a barrel clasp on it. So it's got, as you can see, there's some nylon here hanging off the edge of where it's tied together. So it's not really cleanly made yet. And these are also just being held together, but not on string. Anybody interested in some of this stuff? Halloween's coming up. I don't know if you heard me earlier, Amy, but I was in the store yesterday and they already had the candy corn out 3 months before Halloween. But I know that people who do crafts, you got to get an early start if you're going to do stuff for Halloween. So I do want to make sure I got those out tonight. And then I just said, well, I'll just throw some other stuff out there that might be interesting. The boar's tooth and the heishi beads and these green circles. I think it says this is made by something called the Bead Gallery. So it doesn't say what they're made out of. 20 millimeter loop round peridot shell. Oh, really? 12 inches of it. 20 millimeter loop round peridot shell. So it says on the back. If you will read the labels. Huh. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing, but okay. All right, so I'll put that out there, and I'm going to start lining this stuff up here. You can see it off to the side here. I'm already getting things laid out for the next go around, and I'm trying to make sure I covered everything that's in the preview. Let me check these off. Oh, we did Grogu. And we did the rings. And the skull beads. Boar's tooth, the heishi beads. Near the end of my list of stuff. Oh, we did the music box. And that went to Amy. I did that. So yeah, I'm getting near the end. Getting near the end. Okay. Sold at Michael's Pretty pricey, but I don't craft. Oh yeah, that's cool. All right, we will pass on those and put them in the other bin here. So I've got these gold tone bracelets. I'm going to sell these as a set, I think. And I have this other bracelet, and I have this really interesting pin. Let's see if we can get it to focus here. Come on, focus. Wow, that took a while. Okay. I'm going to call this bracelets and pin for choice. Buy it now. We'll also stick with $3 here as well. So these two, they look identical pretty much in the finish and everything. I thought they'd just sell them as a set. So the knot in one, just plain in the other. This one here actually has a safety chain or something on it. There are no markings inside, but what it says, be brave and keep going, with a little heart on the end. Yep. Okay. Thanks, Amy. Appreciate you stopping by, and thanks for your purchases. And then I have this little, I guess you call it a hat pin, and it's carved bone. It looks like a Native American carved onto it. Get up close, you can see it better. There. So, if there's any interest in those. Now I've got one more piece of jewelry left, I think. Well, actually, I have a couple other pieces here that I'm not sure them or not. Actually, I will. You know what? I'm gonna throw these in here too. Same price. I've got these the pink earrings, post it style earrings, really small. Then I have these two earrings, unmarked. If I can get it to hang here, right? They look like it's black in the center. I don't know if it's a stone or not. Can't say that. It's not enough of a size there to tell you if it's stone or just acrylic. But there's a pair of those. If there's any interest, all the same price, $3. So any interest. So, okay. All right. No interest in any of those. We will pass. Oh, I didn't put that. I just showed them the thing, so if anybody does look later. And we will pass. Behind that. And so and we're almost done for the night here. I was pretty sure I wasn't going to go the full 2 hours. One more piece of jewelry and this nice, really beautiful trinket box. Dirt on the inside of that one, but it's Imari porcelain, made in Japan. And you can see a beautiful painting on it. The bottom's very clean. No chips or cracks anywhere. Inside's very sharp. So, Imari trinket. Oops, why am I doing this again? So I keep doing that. One of these days I'm going to hit the wrong thing and kill my session. Imari trinket box. We'll start this at $5 if there's any interest. And Japanese on the bottom. I don't know if that's considered a signature or not, but there it is. Very pretty. Okay. I have some stuff on eBay. I've been lax lately about getting some of my items out there. Some of the stuff I have out there's been out there for quite a while. But I don't put a lot of jewelry out on eBay generally. I have a few pieces. I have some Joan Rivers out there on eBay, I think, and the Lucinda pins. I have some Lucinda pins out there. And when it comes to jewelry, I'm about to stop posting a bunch of vinyl and some comic books out there shortly. Actually, I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I'll get to it. All right, we'll pass on this. And pull that out. And this last little piece of jewelry, I'm going to pull it out of the box. I have it in the box, but it's a choker style necklace, blue, very blue. This gives you the idea of the age. Here, there's earrings with it, but they're clipped. So I'm including the earrings, but I'm assuming that nobody wears clip earrings much anymore, but they might be interested in the necklace. The necklace itself is, let's see, it's 20, it looks like about 14. So it's a choker, essentially, like a choker. And it's got this type of a hook on it. So you can adjust it to wherever you want. The backs look like this. I did not see a name or any kind of markings on this whatsoever. I know this is vintage, though I'm pretty sure of that because of where this came from. But, oh, come on, focus now. And I do know that people do take sometimes clip earrings and repurpose the material on them to do something else with them. So there is that. But so I'm going to call this a blue. Here we go again. Blue choker. And I think I wasn't going to ask that much for this. It's vintage, but I was going to ask 8. Most because of the vintage, not because if it's any high quality. I mean, it does seem to be well made. And the links and everything are pretty solid. I don't think they even look soldered. I think all the links are soldered. It's very interesting. Maybe they're not. Well, they're very well made. But anyway, I'll put that out there if anybody's interested. Like I said, the earrings are coming with it because they were came with it, and somebody can do what they want with them. But that. Oh, I do one more big item. I almost forgot. Oh boy, it's sitting right there next to me. I forget. Oh, 2 items. So I do have 2 more items, not jewelry though. Okay, let me pass on this. Back in the box. Okay. I have got, this is a project piece, I would call it. I don't know if I can get this thing all full on the screen. This is a jewelry music box. So, and I'll explain why it's a project box. It's got some slight damage. So anybody who's really good at just doing, little touch up, it's got felt lined wooden drawers, very dusty. Shorter drawer here on the bottom, and the reason it's a shorter drawer is when you pull the bottom one out, the music box stuff. So I'm not going to say that I could tell this is probably a vintage piece, but again, I'm going to be trying to be transparent here. See the top is they must have put something on top of it to wear off some of the what was done here for decoration. But somebody with a good small paintbrush and the right color could probably match that up or redo it. The sides look pretty good. The back looks excellent. Like I say, there's a little bit of wear on the bottom. I'm trying to show it all here. It's made in Japan. So it's not China. And this is all wooden. It's a very light wood, like a balsa. There's a magnetic clasp on the top here to hold the door with a nice little lift. So I want to call this a musical jewelry box. Start this at $10. I've seen what they go for, and so even though the condition is not great, it's not perfect, I should say, it's still manageable. It still works. It still does everything you need to do. It just needs a little touch up by somebody who's really good at just a small paper. Not much of a touch up, really. Just a little bit of cleaning and touch up. But I thought somebody might be interested in that for that. And I did mention this earlier in the thing, and this is another item that. So we're going to pass on this. I'm just throwing it out there because I thought somebody might be interested. If not, I'm probably going to end up giving this to my granddaughter to fix, and then we'll put it in eBay or someplace. I have a home projection system. And we'll start this at $10 also. So what this contains, it has USB and HDMI inputs. It has horizontal and vertical orientation. It comes with a 4x6 diagonal screen and 12 video playlists and a built-in speaker. And what it does, they show you the picture on the side here, is it projects like onto a window. So the example they show you here is for Halloween. You project this onto the window, and you can, because it's connected to whatever source you want to use, you can not just have pictures, but you could actually have, if you're running a laptop, you could probably run a video or a movie even. But they show some examples of the 12 seasonal scenes that are built in that come with it. There's the Santa Claus, the Jack-o'-lantern, the Frankenstein, Happy Holidays. That was obviously Halloween as well. Happy New Year, more Halloween, another Christmas, more Halloween. So anyway, didn't know if anybody would be interested in something like that. I was tempted to keep this for myself because I do a Christmas light show, but I'm not going to be doing that this year. So I had picked this up and decided maybe we're going to use it. I can't say that it's new. The box has been opened, but I have not had a chance to test it. But it is basically a projector. Here's what it looks like, sort of. So there's a picture of it. Okay, and you get a list of everything that's included. So that's what it is. So yeah, if you're really into the holidays, any one of them, and you want to show something in your window, or that's what they kind of recommend apparently. Projector displays from the inside of your home, it says. So you'd want to pick a window and project to the window, I guess. And it must use the screen that they provide for you in here. This 4x6 diagonal screen that you put up, so it can hit the screen and show it on the window. Any interest in something like that? Otherwise, we're going to pass and call this a night. Could be much a night. Let me flip my other light on here. I think I got it all. Let me check my list. Yep, and yep. I'm looking around to see if I missed anything here, and I think we got it all. Mm-hmm. Nope, what? I did one more item. Huh. I don't know. And this one is going to be, this one's going to cost to ship. So, but I'll show it anyway. Let's pass on this. And the reason, I'll explain why this is going to be expensive. Okay. So I have literally bags of rocks, dyed. This would be like for an aquarium or something like that, maybe. These are all green and some pink and a little bit of blue in there. And then I have another one here that's also all green. Just random sized pieces of rocks, a couple clear pieces in there. These might have just got mixed up. There's some clear pieces. Let's see if I can get this all on camera here properly. There we go. And then just some loose random beans, looks like. More of the Heishi beans. Oh, I'll include them. Anybody interested in any of that stuff? You know, what I was looking at it was saying it'd be ideal for like an aquarium or somebody who's using rocks for any kind of a display. I know we have used these kind of things in the past. You can see they're just dyed green. This bag's never been opened, it looks like. And they're a little bit darker green. Oops, pieces are falling through, the tiny pieces. Would you be interested in that at all? No jewelry boxes for me, like Liz Clear. Okay, I'll take it out of the box. No problem. Thanks for letting me know. Anyway, I thought I'd throw it out there. Dyed stones. I'm going to say, why did they just do that to me? Very heavy. So I would say that one's the heaviest, really heavy. Probably in the 5 to 10 pound range. So I'm just going to put down make an offer, and if anybody's interested, and I'll try and do the best I can on the shipping. You just kind of throw it in a cardboard box and let's hit the enter key. That would help, huh? And that is the last item for the evening. That's some interesting stuff, that's for sure. Otherwise, this is going to go just in a yard sale or something like that. Because, but I thought somebody might, you never know, somebody might be interested in something like that, especially anybody who has an aquarium or whatever. Okay. Let's switch cameras. Oh, there we go. As like I said, I'm sitting here in my. Oh, it's dark outside now. See the reflection in the window. Let me get rid of this message on the screen here. There we go. Okay. So anyway, thank you all for participating tonight. Don't forget to hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. If you're watching this later and you're interested in something that you see that wasn't sold, email me. You're welcome, Marlene. I thank you for being here and for your purchases. And we will move on for the rest of the evening here and chill out. And I will be back next week. I am planning for something next week. I think that's the. Oh no, wait a minute. That's the 8th. I may be a different night. It depends. I have a relative. My 96-year-old aunt passed away, and the services are next Thursday, and that's about a 3-hour drive for me, one way. So I haven't decided yet. If I do something next week, it'll either be Wednesday or Thursday. So I will post a video, and like I usually do, a preview video, so you'll know long before at least 24 hours before I do it. So, but we'll bring more jewelry, more collectibles, and who knows? We'll see. Anyway, thank you. All have a blessed night, and hope you're comfortable. And well, thanks, Marlene. It was I hadn't seen her in a number of years, but at 96 years old, she was doing pretty darn well, actually. It was really a surprise, actually, when I heard that she passed. But anyway, somebody I used to see when I was a child. She was married to my mother's brother, so we used to see them all the time. Her daughter, who passed away before her, actually, was right around my age. So we hung out with them quite often. So anyway, good memories. So, but take care. Have a blessed weekend as it's coming up, and stay dry and cool. And we'll see you next week. Thanks.